Is the LGBT community using cartoons to convert kids? Kinda seems like it. I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news brought to you by Royal Family Studios. Remember, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell for new uploads. We drop them every week. Also, like this video and comment down below on what you think about this particular topic. A couple of weeks ago, Batman's sidekick, Robin, came out as bisexual. Why did the boy Wonder choose to do this now, since he's a fictional character and based off a comic strip? Nobody knows. Nobody knows, and to tell the truth, I don't believe anyone cared for his sexual preference because nobody ever asked. But this is a pattern of things that's been happening, and people really haven't been paying attention to it. One case, we had Mr. Ratburn, who came out as homosexual last year, I believe, during his gay marriage. His marriage to another male. And then we have what happened in Blue's Clues during Pride Month this year, where it was a whole gay pride parade in the children's cartoon because that's important.
Hey, Blue, look at all these families. Hi, families. It's time for a pride parade.
And now we have another reboot, not to mention the one that we had from Rugrats, where the twins, Phil and Lil's mom, came out as a lesbian. But now we have another reboot with the Muppet Babies. You remember the Muppet Babies, the Muppets as babies, where they went on imaginary adventures pretty much about nothing all day? Well, they did the reboot, and Gonzo had a secret to tell his friends.
I want you to be upset with me, but I don't want to do things just because that's the way they've always been done either. I want to be me.
Oh, Gonzo, we're sorry. It wasn't very nice of us to tell you what to wear to our ball.
You're our friend, and we love you any way you are.
Totally. Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah.
That's right, everybody. Gonzo is apparently transsexual, or at least likes to wear dresses. Why? What was the point? Back in the day, they had cartoons where male cartoon characters put on dresses, but it was as a gag. It was just a joke. People laughed at it. But in this particular cartoon character geared towards 3 and 4-year-olds, they're trying to push a point. And it's not cool. I understand that people say that you can't be born gay, but I'm starting to think that they're trying to convert children.
But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children.
We're going to get into the topic of Andrew Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo has now resigned as governor of New York, and he decided to move out the governor's mansion, but sad thing is, he abandoned his dog. And if you don't think this is a big story, understand, this man actually tried to use his dog in this particular picture to cool down the tensions that he was getting because of the sexual allegations that he was facing, that he's still currently facing. And why would you abandon a dog? But this is a hard time for dogs, apparently, around the world, because in Australia, they're executing rescue dogs. And all this because of COVID restrictions. COVID is making people execute dogs. Now, Australia is doing the same thing that China did before. And it's funny, they're doing it, or China did it, and Australia is doing it right now, under martial law. And another thing that is kind of similar to those two countries is both of these countries implemented a gun ban. They confiscated weapons. Seems like you can't do anything about what your government does if you don't have weapons. I think the Taliban is doing it right now as well, but...
It's the first day after the Taliban took the capital, Kabul. A new reality that's set in. Meanwhile, on the streets, there's a heavy presence of Taliban fighters rolling in seized government vehicles. They've started collecting civilians' weapons, saying the items are no longer needed for their personal protection.
Let's not talk about that. because nobody is talking about the Second Amendment and restricting guns because, one, Afghanistan, and two, there hasn't been any mass shootings. You see how that goes in the news?
I don't need to wait another minute, let alone an hour, to take common sense steps that will save the lives in the future and to urge my colleagues in the House and Senate to act. We can ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country.
Well, that's all I got to say for you today. I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news brought to you by Royal Family Studios. Remember, don't take my word for it. You do your own research. Y'all remember, stay safe, stay prayed up. Peace.